Hello friends from ArtTour International. We are in Byblos, Lebanon, in this beautiful weather here in front of the beach with a beautiful woman, artist Roula Chreim. And this is one of her magnificent works that we are admiring today in this exhibition in Byblos. And I would just give you the microphone. I just want you to introduce yourself and tell us about yourself, about your work, and how did you start in the wonderful world of art, first of all, and your journey through here.
Hello, my name is Roula Chreim. I'm a Lebanese artist. I've been painting ever since I was 3.5 years old. I used to paint small houses because I lost my house when I was little, and ever since I've been painting houses. And then I went to New York and I watched Phantom of the Opera, and it mesmerized me. So I came back and I've decided to try to change a little bit from the houses, to shift. To try to do some figures that resemble the Phantom of the Opera. So I've started drawing ballerinas, dancers, theater people, backstage, and this is all about it. So this is my new theme. I'm introducing it this year, but I still paint houses. I mean, I cannot come out of it. I always go back. I paint something, trees, for example, and then I go back to the houses. I paint people, and then I go back to the houses. I paint masks, and then I'm back to the houses. So
You're painting houses because you lost your home, and I think you told me more than one when you were little, and that was a big impact in yourself, and that's what you're projecting. But you also show a lot of strength. You're a very strong woman. So I want to go to the heart now. So I introduce the artist, the woman, and the heart of the woman. You have so much to say about it. Tell us about the Lebanese woman, because I have seen here not only beauty, but they have such strength. Where does that come from?
I think it's from the war that we lived. I mean, we've been living in a war-tormented country for ages, and now it's all over. But yet, there's always something that reminds us of it, and we are a surviving country. As you come, you see, you hear the news, they give you bad things about Lebanon, but once you come here and you see all the beauty, you don't feel that there has been war here for ages and ages. And I think this is where our strength comes from, because I've lost my house like many times, more than 3 or 4 times I've lost my house, and always my parents would rebuild the house and we would move from one place to another and we'll start all over, and then we would lose it and then we would start all over. And I think the weather also helps. We have plenty of sunshine here, and I think this is where our strength comes from.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and everybody's in a good mood all the time with the sun. You know, we're smiling, and I have seen the houses. They're beautiful. So we're showing them right now on the screen, and people can see your houses. And the journey as an artist for a woman in Lebanon, how has it been?
Well, first of all, being a woman in the Middle East, it's not so easy, because it's here it's a man's world, and us women, we're strong, and we're trying to prove to the people, to the world, that we are much, much stronger than what people think we are, because we're always being prejudiced about being a woman, or the woman's job, or the woman's driving, or the woman's whatever. There's always, that's a woman, that's a woman. Well, that's wrong, because we are women, and we are leaders, we are strong, we are artists, we are mothers, we are workers, hard workers. This is what, and we are Lebanese.
Where do you study art? Do you study here in Lebanon?
I've studied fashion designing. That's why you see many dresses in my work.
I see. That's
Yeah, this is where it comes from. But I've never worked in it. I worked for 10 years. I worked as an air hostess. But meanwhile, I was always painting. And each time I would go to a country, I would admire the houses there, the doors, the trees, the dresses, and I would come back and I would paint. I visited more than 135 cities in the world, and each city marked me with something, and it's just as if when it comes, it's like a flashback, as if it happened yesterday, And I would always come back and I would draw that country or that city or the people who live there or their houses or their way they're living.
Tell us about the future plans for you. What are any series of paintings that you're developing right now? Any future plans, or are they a secret?
Well, I have big plans, but I'm keeping them a secret for the time being. I have some couple of huge projects for 2014, and I will reveal them in time.
Can you tell us your website, or where can our audience go see and admire more of your work?
I have my personal website. It's www.roulachreim.com. And I have also a Facebook page. It's Roula Chreim. And you can always come to Lebanon and visit. I have an atelier here in Lebanon. You can come, admire the view, the beach, the mountains, and then you can see my work.
Thank you so much for your time. And I don't know, there's so much that I could still ask you. And but I know we're in the middle of an exhibition. I don't want to keep you here, but eventually we will sit down for hours and hours. Yeah. Thanks so much, Roula.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.